in healthcare. Thank you for that. Please stay in touch with us and let us know how we can help to continue furthering your work in this mission. On behalf of the Gold Foundation, congratulations on your selection into the Gold Humanism Honor Society, and absolute best wishes on your journey ahead.
Thank you very much, Louisa, and thank you for your son has been very well disciplined during his presentation. What is his name, by the way?
His name's Lior. He's fetching a little bit, but he knows I mean business today, so.
All right. So the next item on our agenda is a welcome video from the GHHS Society, and this will be followed by the keynote address of Dr. Richard Levin, who is the president and CEO of GHHS. So now we will move, and Reem will help us transform to the video, which do by sharing on my screen, and then.
A little while ago, I had a patient whose name was Andrew. And I was showing a young pre-med student around. And I said, Andrew, you have a young future doctor in front of you. What do you want to tell her? And he said, listen to your patient. Touch your patient. We're more than the results in the computer. We're more than what the monitor reads.
I was having a very difficult pregnancy and was on bed rest for a number of months. I was finally able to have another exam in the doctor's office. And when he did the exam, he checked for the baby's heartbeat, and there was none. And he turned to me and said, I don't hear a heartbeat. I think the baby's dead. I'll see you tomorrow morning at the hospital. So cold. No connection, no understanding. That was 40 years ago, and it still hurts.
You can be incredibly smart and brilliant.
He's muted. But if they were not able to listen, we can do it again. Can you ask them? Were you able to listen to the video? Were there a sound?
No, we weren't able. At first we were able, but then the sound was off.
Because it was muted.
Now it's better.
Okay, we'll put it again. It's just a 4-minute video. So sorry, we're going to repeat it again just for so can everyone listen to it. It's okay.
Yeah, we can hear now.
Is it fine? Okay.
A little while ago, I had a patient whose name was Andrew. And I was showing a young pre-med student around. I said, Andrew, you have a young future doctor in front of you. What do you want to tell him? And he said, listen to your patient. Touch your patient. We're more than the results in the computer. We're more than what the monitor reads.
I was having a very difficult pregnancy and was on bed rest for a number of months. I was finally able to have another exam in the doctor's office. And when he did the exam, he checked for the baby's heartbeat, and there was none. And he turned to me and said, I don't hear a heartbeat. I think the baby's dead. I'll see you tomorrow morning in the hospital. So cold, no connection, understanding. That was 40 years ago, and it still hurts.
You can be incredibly smart, a brilliant physician, but if you can't relate to people, you have failed in your duty to be the very best physician you can be.
At first, being a scientific person and being very evidence-based, I didn't really think that compassion helped outcome. I thought, well, compassion's nice, but does it really make a difference? And I've witnessed how it makes a difference. And so that's really changed the way I want to practice care.
The Gold Humanism Honor Society was created to recognize exemplars of the kind of doctoring that we all want for ourselves.
What the Gold Humanism Honor Society does, it recognizes excellent students and faculty that have those characteristics of humanism. Why? Because we want every single student to realize that's a goal that you must try to achieve.
Makes a stand and says, this is an important part to our medical curriculum.
You have to listen to and learn from the patients.
I have been a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society for a year now and was elected by my classmates, which I think was probably the greatest honor of medical school.
After becoming a member of the Gold Humanism Honor Society, I became exposed to mentors and national leaders in medicine that make humanistic medicine a frontline treatment in patient care.
So it's not just one day I got this award and that's it, and I'll just look back on it and say thanks, but it's a constant reminder for the future. Well, it's nice to talk with people of how we want to be as a physician. Okay, and
the society serves as a model of what we're striving for. Each one to be the very best doctor you can be, and at the same time have this humanistic approach to interacting with patients. That's what the Honor Society is about.
Okay, great. So our next item on the agenda is a keynote address by Dr. Richard I. Levin. And Dr. Levin is the president and CEO of the Gold Humanism Honor Society.
Good evening to all of you, to students, to family and friends, to faculty and deans joining us for this virtual induction ceremony. I am honored to be here with you today at your Gold Humanism Honor Society induction ceremony. The Gold Foundation conceived the Gold Humanism Honor Society in 2002 to create a peer-selected group of medical students, future leaders, who exemplify the practices of humanism. Now there are more than 165 Honor Society chapters and more than 35,000 members around the world. You join them in our shared mission of ensuring that care is compassionate, collaborative, and scientifically excellent. It must be all three. Your peers selected you for the Gold Humanism Honor Society because of your clear compassion, your empathy, your humanity. You have shown that you are a role model of compassion as a healthcare professional, that you listen carefully, respect both patients and colleagues, and care for all. Amid a global pandemic, it would have been easy to skip this ceremony, to cancel the event for this year, but humanism is not canceled. In fact, the world can see it now more clearly than ever. In times of crisis, medicine swings into a different mode and reveals itself for what it truly is, one human being caring for another. True healthcare is not the sorcery of mixing fantastic technologies and therapies, which are the mark of the 21st century, but the creation of a human connection. During the COVID-19 pandemic, in which we don't yet have a vaccine or an effective standard therapy, doctors and nurses have cared for patients with great compassion and connection. When a COVID patient is ill, worried, scared, healthcare professionals are stepping in as surrogate family members. When a COVID patient is alone in a hospital room, physicians are entering with large photos of themselves affixed to their gowns to warm that human connection. When all COVID treatments falter, doctors are holding their cell phones out to a dying patient so they can hear their loved ones' voices, connect, and say goodbye. The humanity of doctors and nurses and all of the members of the healthcare team have shown through so brightly in this dark crisis. I know you have been part of that in your own ways. You joined the ranks in the first GHHS class of COVID. Finally, you have been elected during a most complex time of dual epidemics. The second pandemic is racism, and it must be understood that anti-racism is part of humanism in healthcare. You, as a physician, hold a great deal of power in our society. You will hold power over patients that come to you at their most vulnerable time. You will hold power over your future interns and residents and medical students. You have the power to help make sure all people are seen, heard, respected, that all people are treated with compassion and humanity. It is up to all of us to help move our world to a more humanistic one now. I am so hopeful that we can make a great change, and success will be because of leaders like you. Please try and stay in touch with us and collaborate with us at any point along your studies and your careers. On behalf of the Arnold Gold Foundation, congratulations to each of you in your selection into the Gold Humanism Honor Society, and very best wishes on your journey.
Okay, well now I'm going to introduce a very familiar voice and face to all of you, Dr. Zena Kanafani, who is has always been the person who looked after our students as our assistant dean for student affairs, and she will be doing us the honor of reading your names and showing a slide of each of you. I know that each of you has written something on that we won't have time to read them, but we will share this presentation with all of you, so all of you can read what each one wrote on this occasion at your own time. So Zena.
Thank you, Dr. Badr. It's an honor and a privilege to be here with you tonight. And congratulations to each and every one of you. You make us, and especially me, very, very proud. And I'm honored to be reading each of your names tonight. Can you all see the screen and hear me very well?
Yes.
Yes. All right. So we will get started. Our first inductee is Dr. Ala Qasir. Ali Ajroush. Anthony Gibran. Charbel Gharios. Dalia Al-Hadi. Farah Yassin.
You can't see this. You're saying you can't see this.
Yes.
You didn't share it. Start from the beginning.
Yeah.
Oh, we didn't see
Farah
the
Yassin.
PowerPoints.
Yes, we will share. We were sharing the screen again, so I will go ahead and read the names again. Can you all see the screen now?
Yeah, we can see it now.
All right. So some of you will have their names read twice. That's you'll be inducted twice virtually. So Ala Qasir, Ali Ajroush, Anthony Gibran, Charbel Gharios, Dalia Al-Hadi, Farah Yassin, Habib Al-Khouri, Joseph Kazan, Karim Izhaya, Malak Saba, Nadim Qattouf, Reem Amin, Sarah Farran, Serena Saadi, Yara Khalife, Zahra Atwi, And the class of 2021, Abdelsattar Raslan, Asil Nahlawi, Adham Yassin, Antoine Bijani, Dana Shatila, Daniel Baden, Elsa Salim Karam, Hadi Sabbagh, Hussein Khashfi, Julie Samouri, Kimberly Zakka, Leah Abu Haidar, Muhammad Ali Maktabi, Muhammad Mansour, Nicole Bourjaili, Rasha Kakati, Wissam Ghussam. So congratulations again to everybody. And I hope this is something that will bind you together for years to come, and for you to continue the tradition of humanistic medicine and to relay it to others as well. And now it's time for us to take the Gold Humanism Honor Society oath. I would like to ask you to repeat the oath in your hearts and follow with me so that we all take this pledge upon ourselves. I pledge by all that I hold dear as a physician, I will care for my patients with compassion, respect, empathy, integrity, and clinical excellence. I will listen to my patients with my whole being. I will advocate for each patient as a unique individual. I will serve as a role model and mentor to promote humanism in healthcare. I will remember always the healing power of acts of caring. I will dedicate myself to joining with others to make healthcare optimal for all. Thank you very much and congratulations again.
If anybody wants to,
thank you.
Could you stop sharing now? Thank you, Zena. And can we stop sharing here somehow?
Yes.
We do that. Okay. So this brings us to the end of the ceremony. But I want leave a few minutes. If any one of you feels like saying something, they should just go ahead and unmute themselves and say it if they would like to. Julie, would you like to say something on behalf of AUBM Cares?
Hi everyone, can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so I'd like to say that through AUBM Cares, I learned a lot about humanism in patient care. It brings us together in ways no other organization can, and it joins efforts of everyone into directing our goals so that people can actually not only be treated but feel better at AUBMC. And I'm really happy to be part of AUBM Cares, and I'm glad this Gold Humanism Society induction happened.
Thank you. Anybody else wants to chime in?
I would like to thank you, our mentors and the teachers, for all your effort in teaching us about humanism, because definitely we can see that this translates into better ability to care for and help our own patients. So thanks for every one of you.
And I just want to say, Louisa suggested in a previous email that we start planning that our students here, particularly those of you who are now third years and will be fourth years next year, but also is to start organizing and networking with other GHHS chapters around the United States, right, Louisa? So we can create a network that will help you in your future careers, but also in extending our humanistic message to as many centers as we can, and to integrate AUB into the network of GHS chapters in the US. Louisa, do you want to say something about that, or?
Sure. So if there is a particular area of interest, a project that you'd like to work on, you can share it directly with me, and then I can connect you to schools that have similar interests. That might be a good place to start. We, we're working on our national initiative for this year on racism, and if there's anything along those lines, we're holding a virtual conference at the end of April or early May. I would love to feature a project from you. We can work together. Please be in touch with me. I'm always around, and I'd love to help.
Great. I think there are many projects that are going on which would fit into your mission of racism and anti-discrimination. We particularly have the HEAL Clinic, we have the Gold Clinic, we have other initiatives. I'm sure they will be connecting with you in order to spread our message in that respect. So that sounds like a great occasion, and thank you for opening that door for us. Anybody else wants to say something? If not, then thank you.
I'd just like to say that I'm very proud to be part of this society and to see all of you guys be part of it. It's a very nice environment to see everyone who's been devoting largely to compassion in healthcare, people that I've worked with extensively. So it's a great occasion to be honoring something that's so essential. And I'd like to thank you as well, Dr. Badr and Dr. Kanafani, for this opportunity.
Thank you, Rasha, and
thank you, Hamid.
You are our leader in the world of music, and we expect you to spread that as well in the GHS.
Definitely, you as well.
So yeah, I think that this kind of meeting has been fun, and we should do more of it. All of you guys are obviously special because you were selected for your special characteristics of people who care about patients in a way that's extra. And so our doors are open, and our minds and hearts are open for more projects and more interactions. And the sky's the limit in terms of what we can propose here, as well as with our colleagues in the United States. Anybody else would like to add something? If not, then I want to thank you all very much. I want to congratulate each and every one of you. And I want to also thank Louisa for taking the time to be with us today, and wish her and her child and her children a great and safe life, and wish all of you a great career as we move forward. And thank you very much. And I want to thank Riem also, and our IT person. What's your name? Cesar. His name is Cesar. So I want to thank him as well for helping us do this, despite my trying to disrupt it with my inept technological moves. So thank you all very much. And Zena and I are so hi to everyone. Zena and I are the local chapter advisors, and our doors are open to all of you. So
we love you all.
We love you, and happy Thanksgiving for those who will be celebrating it, and good night.
Thank you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you, everybody.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you all.
Thank you, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Bye.